Hello, I'm Iara, product specialist at Care2Beauty, and today we're taking a deep dive into European sunscreens. Are they better or worse than those available in other regions? So we need to answer this question: are European sunscreens better than American ones? And this is a battle European sunscreens easily win, because they use the latest generation sun filters, they are better suited for sensitive skin, and they provide highest UVA protection. So let's detail each topic. One of the biggest differences between European and American sunscreens has to do with the availability of sun filters. As of 2022, there are nearly 30 approved sun filters in Europe, the latest of which was approved in October 2020. Conversely, in the USA, there are only 16 sun filters approved by the FDA, the latest of which was approved in 1999. While sunscreens are considered drugs in the USA, they are considered cosmetics in Europe. Nonetheless, they are legislated by a strict framework for the evaluation and approval of sunscreen filters and sunscreen products, yet the European Union can be rather agile in approving new UV filters. They are safe, but also may be more effective against UVB and especially against UVA radiation. And let's get to UVA protection. Regarding sun protection, there is more to it than just the SPF rating, which mainly reflects the protection against UVB radiation. What about UVA? How can we find this information? In the USA, sunscreens are labeled broad spectrum if they offer protection against both UVB and UVA radiation. And to measure UVA protection, they use the critical wavelength test, which means the sunscreen offers protection past the 370 nanometers point. Keep in mind, UVA radiation ranges from 315 to 400 nanometers. In Europe, there is a recommendation of the UVA protection a sunscreen should offer, which is a third of the SPF value. Therefore, UVA protection is measured separately and in ppd. Besides, a critical wavelength of 370 nanometers, which is the same as in the USA, is also recommended. Although this is merely a recommendation, the majority of European sunscreen brands do comply with this recommendation, and you can find a UVA badge on such products. This means the UVA protection is at least a third of the SPF, it can be even higher. And now let's talk about sensitive skin. There are a number of European brands that formulate taking into consideration the needs of sensitive skin, such as Aven, La Roche-Posay, Bioderma, and so on and so forth, and the sunscreens from these brands are no exception. You can easily find options that are gentle on sensitive skin without compromising effectiveness. And you can also find plenty of fragrance-free or alcohol-free options as well as mineral sunscreens. We hope we've answered some of your doubts about European sunscreens, and you can read more about this topic on our blog and find out the best European sunscreens by skin type and concern. Make sure to subscribe our channel to see more videos like this, and see you next time!